The throat chakra deals with truth, lying, and truth. Now, here's the question. First of all, where are you lying to others? In other words, where are you not telling the truth right now? When somebody asks you, how are you? Do you tell them the truth? When your boss comes in and asks you, how's it going? Do you tell them the truth? You know? So it's about telling the truth to others, but it's also about telling the truth to yourself. And this is the really tricky part, because we as human beings have oftentimes an amazing ability to delude ourselves and to make ourselves believe things that aren't true because it's safe to do so. In fact, we communicate to ourselves most of all. So this communication channel that we're talking about in your throat chakra actually functions most of all on yourself, because you're talking to yourself in your head all the time. You say that you're not, but even the voice that says that you're not is you talking to yourself. We all have what's called an inner dialogue, the voices in our head. Now, are those voices in your head being honest about your truth? And like I say, we can delude ourselves for years or decades of our lives because we don't want to face the hard truth, which would open up other chakras that we're afraid to open, which would actually make us feel something. Right? I know many people who are in unhappy relationships, but who will not express how unhappy they are. They will not share that truth, because if they did, it would mean they would have to do something about it. They would have to accept that they had made mistakes. They would have to reconsider their life plan. That's super scary. And so instead, people stifle their truth. We know people who are at workplaces that they don't like, but they just are scared to leave the job and get a new job because they are afraid they won't find one. So they just tell everyone they're happy when they're deeply not. And this power, can you see how this power of the truth can change someone's life, can change the world? When we talk about people like Martin Luther King and these individuals who were ambassadors of truth in their time and who shared things that created conflict, it created change. I mean, the truth can shake things up. But that's what we're being called into doing, to live our best and most authentic life, because life is short. We got a short run here, folks, so we got to make it as good as we can get. We got to share our truth to ourselves, And this is where a practice like journaling, reflective writing can come in handy, can be such an important part of awakening your throat chakra, because before you can communicate to the world the true things you want to say, you've got to be real with yourself. You got to be honest about what you feel, about what you really think about people and about your life. And once you're real about what you think about your life, all of a sudden, there's this power to change, to create what you want. And all of this happens here.